Welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yasuo, and we are playing Baldur's Gate 3. We just finished the Cloister of Somber Embrace boss fight against Vaconia de Veer here, and all of her minions, which it was a tough fight. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what's in any direction here. There's closed doors here. There's an altar over here. There's a closed door over there, I think. Actually, no, it looks like there's a desk. I'm gonna go up here first, because I have not been here. Sit right here and search the area. Baldarian founds a city. This text roots its subject on Baldarian, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful but a little too self-satisfied around the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldarian claimed a guardian and friend, Ansa, brought what Ansa scales and brought her steal his breath. I've read this. Answers the dragon that we're supposed to be getting. Okay. Consultation of the Dark. An introductory text explaining the allure and superiority of Shar over all other deities. All other so-called gods are liars and charlatans, given cheap tricks and easy answers. They seek to enthrall mortal hearts with promises that are beyond their ability to fulfill. Lady Shar does not do this. Her words are honest, and her gift is simple. Her embrace awaits eternal darkness. Sanity's Requiem. The purest of nothingness. The end of all pain. It will come to us all, ultimately. Nothing else will matter, and it is the role of Lady Shah's children to hasten that understanding among the ignorant. When we carry out Lady Shah's holy work, we must inevitably cause pain and suffering. It is only to reveal the truth. What we do is a kindness. Lunar dark lies. This scroll is filled with soothing, persuasive arguments encouraging the sick at heart to turn themselves from Sahanine's worship. The Moon Maiden, as the goddess is called, will whisper naught but lies. No problem solved, only a sense of fondness that is as cold as a lunar marina. Seas of empty pale dust, and even the gradually fading for the worshipper. As an alternative, the scroll speaks of Shah, who whispers only truth. Her fondness is warm, unexpectedly so for a goddess of darkness, grief, and nihilism. But why should that be unexpected? The sick at heart will find only succor and blessing in the embrace of she who understands them best. Ooh, cheese. I'll take cheese. Tea is considered something. Rosabuds. The history of the Flaming Feast. A history of the Flaming Feast, founded by Elton, who was at that time Grand Duke of the city of Baldur's Gate. The Flaming Feast are difficult to categorize. They are a standing army, a police force, a band of mercenaries, and a troop of explorers. They are scholars who have inculcated order and law, and they are soldiers who have slaughtered the guilty and the innocent alike under banners of orange and scarlet. Equally vexing for the historians are those psychological implications, sociological implications. The feasts have been sometimes corrupt and others virtuous. In that way, making a friend of the feast is buying a packaged loaf. Who knows if the dough is delicious or the crust is poisoned? Sorry, I seem to be having some issues reading today. It is unlike me. The Quarta Sune. An excerpt from the Quarta Sune, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. Is this supposed to be the Karma Sutra? I actually, I'll have to look it up. I have one that's better named somewhere in my notes. Anyway, on your journey to sensual alignment, treat each passionate encounter as a dance. Your movement should flow from one to another, like a river through the mountains. For instance, it would likely be uncomfortable for you and your partner or partners to move immediately from the bugbear bend into the underdark choke. Instead, after strenuous positions, gentler ones, such as threading the weave or transitive plane, are encouraged. It is also important to treat your partner's care post-encounter as the final step to the dance. Recipes for scented oils for exhausted muscles, tea blends for sore throats, and massage tips can all be found in later chapters. That's definitely what it's supposed to be. I think it was like the Arcana Sutra. A self-help book warning against the dangers of self-pleasure. I think that's what the one I found. Oh, sorry.
Sure. And who knows what other gods fight over the prism like brats over boiled sweets. And it is the mortal realms that suffer. Would that there was a hand big enough to smack them all. Meaning no insult, Oakfather Sylvanus.
I'll talk to her later. I'm trying to loot this stupid scroll. Crimes of the Moon Maiden. By Anti-Lunar League. Woe unto any who throws their lot in with Seluna. 4 ways she has of pulling the wool over one's eyes. First, she can make you think your husband is a werewolf when he's only forgotten to shave. Second, she's always changing, making it difficult for slow painters to capture her likeness. Third, tides. Absolutely bugger the tides. Fourth, people keep associating the moon with femininity, and frankly we are fed up reading the same poetry over and over, and it's all that celestial bent Seluna's fault. Yeah, that's a sorry ass argument. I think that's the point. But still. Ooh, chest.
Don't give me trouble now.
Okay. It's a good chest. See, I want to go through that door, and I want to go through the other door. I want to check all the doors. Oh, there's a book. The Glories of the Night Singer. A volume of Sharon hymns, extolling the beauty of darkness, the comfort of nothingness, and the profundity of surrendering all to the Dark Lady. A bookmark highlights one such song. Lady Shah, Mother Night, hear our most solemn refrain. Against our will we were ripped from your breast, condemned to a world full of pain. Save us, O night singer, extinguish the stars. Grant us an eternal rest. Our faith is strong, blades are sharp. We long for your final test. Did I loot her? Alright. Anyway, I do want to go through all these doors. I want to check them all out. But I have a feeling the one back here looks like a big vault. Why is there a floating diamond? I was actually right, it is a time. Read inscription. Treasured in light, lost in dark.
After I moved something on the altar.
Okay.
Only a Patreon's loss can open this door. What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth? Only a Patreon's loss can open this door.
I bet my
What does that
lockpick
mean?
can.
Loss of status? Wealth?
Ooh, that is a high number. But I beat it. More lives from the Sharns.
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
Okay, I'm talking to him. We're all almost dead.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you try to step away from me, every time you try to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
I hit the wrong button. You're a monster, not a goddess.
I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
So what's the
Shah's
choice?
parting words make your flesh crawl.
Save them or
There is
don't
no
save them?
lesson to be learned here. Only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
Or are we choosing
She's gone.
the man or the woman?
I don't understand.
Mom or dad, whatever?
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
You have to choose, Shadowheart. Free your parents, or rid yourself of Shara's curse.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was.
I know
And
the
still
answer, but it
is.
won't give it to me.
You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
The answer is, save them, chop off your hand. I mean, that's where the thing is, right? The pain can be handled. You should save them.
But the curse will just have to go on like this. Suffering.
You can endure it together as a family. This is what you've been looking for. Don't deny yourself.
I didn't come this far just to give up at the final hurdle. We're leaving this place together. I'm going to take care of you.
Our time has passed, Jennifer. You must not let us burden you.
You're no burden. You're my strength. I think I know where my willful side comes from now.
But
Hush, Arnell. Jen wants her family. Jen shall have her family. How can we help, dear?
Since Shar cursed her, honestly, there's a good chance that the Moon Maiden will take the pain away. I mean, come on.
Get out of this place as soon as your strength allows. There's a camp. You'll be safe there. Everything that's happened. Shah, my parents. It's almost too much to take in. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Okay. While you do that, we're going to explore. And then we'll go back home. That's that mirror thing. I don't even want to approach that shit. So I'm not going to.
Shadowheart looks so happy, doesn't she? She seems, found. In a way she never seen before, even when she was most devoted to Shah. Her folks must be so glad to have her back. and to see who she's become.
Oh, I found the door. Poor Gith.
A Githyanki. Head removed. They tortured her for information, and then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else.
Yep.
Who's tucked away over there?
I don't know what she just said. Mapping results, Githyanki number 7. A log of interrogation notes detailing Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of the mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Vlakith. Another book. A ledger bearing the names of those incarcerated in the Chamber of Lost. Some are noted to have died. Trashlear, Githyanki, double guard at all times, deceased. Arnel Hallowleaf, Emmeline Hallowleaf, Baron Alice Bormule, deceased. Unknown interloper, deceased. Just watching the wave of everybody dying again. That's great. I'm curious to reload this boss fight up and not kill Laconia. Like, knock her out and see what happens. I'm also very curious to see if maybe I side with her against Shadowheart, what happens. But I'll do that in my next playthrough. That tells me I need to keep Shadowheart alive until that point. Oh, sorry. Artifact mission agent roster. We already read this.
There's a hole back there, behind the crate.
I see that. And we will investigate momentarily. Map of Faerun. I have one of those in real life. A light hammer. Okay. That's like a lot of food. Ladder.
A little hideaway. Why does this place seem so familiar?
Night Orchid. She's going to make me look in the mirror again. She's going to take my memories. I do not want to forget who I am. I like flowers. I like animals. My name is The writing breaks off with a jagged scrawl as if interrupted.
A mirror that steals memories. Very Sharon.
Night Orchid. I'm sure this is where Shadowheart was. Stained book. They heap precious pelf upon the altar as if it were nothing. The door wants gold trinkets, baubles of mammon. So if I'm not mistaken, where's Shadowheart?
That little hideaway that we found in the cloister. It almost felt like I'd found a piece of my childhood.
You mean where we're standing now?
Childhood I don't truly remember. But remember it or not, I felt right at home there. Surrounded by books and night orchids.
Okay, horny bastard. Want to go and spend some more time there?
Don't tempt me. Might find it hard to leave. Well, can you imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place? Endless training, no privacy, facing scorn wherever I looked. I can very easily imagine I needed somewhere to escape to, if I was to survive. I have the strangest feeling that I wasn't always alone there. Don't ask me why, but I almost sense the conversations, the laughter. Perhaps I had an imaginary friend. Wouldn't surprise me.
Or perhaps you actually had a real friend.
I think that little hideaway helped shape who I am, as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you.
Remember when you told me night orchids were your favorite flower?
Rings a bell? Why?
So happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking! They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
I'm sure you'll come up with something in time.
We'll see. Give me a while to put my imagination to work.
I want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
Wonder if she'll admit it now. You've never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not
Alright,
sure
same
I'd tell
stuff
you.
as before.
I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Wait, what is that? To bloom in darkest night. Give Shadowheart a night orchid, her favorite flower. Always knew she was a softie. Trophy earned! Yay, trophy! I actually had 100% forgotten that that trophy existed. Okay, let's see. Was this one? Was there one on the other side as well? Door. That guy just looks slumped down. Maybe not, he's backwards. Okay. That is a very weird dead stance. Oh god. More Nocturne.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Say nothing.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
We're here now.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Need some more of that. Potions are always good. That's about it. I'm selling her stuff that I found here. I find that funny.
Be sure to get everything you need.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly.
There's much I still can't remember. Can you share anything with me from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
Did he have a name?
Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
I don't suppose there are any pleasant memories you could share.
Well, you know that little scar on your elbow?
Go on.
I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
What about the scars?
A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Buddock. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you.
Enemy of Shar. Are you just going to remain here? There's no need. Laconia is gone. No, she's already said that she was going to leave, but...
Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
Anything else?
Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
I think I found the place you mean, behind the storage area.
You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it.
From what you said before, you're the one responsible for my hair.
The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
Leave.
I've got a long road ahead.
What do you seek?
Talking you into not staying here, that's what I seek.
Dark Justicia helm. These jewels. Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Seldarine, Mother Superior. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
It's been years since Waterdeep, since Seldarine. At last, the trail has gone cold enough so that I may recommence Lady Shah's holy work. It is true that secrecy is the greatest shield of all, yet the sacrifices needed for the new beginning have been steep. It had better prove to be worth it. Baldur's Gate, it feels strange to be back in the place, so familiar, yet I cannot engage with it. I am like a living ghost, hidden and watching. Time has rushed past like an autumn storm. Lady Shah's church in Baldur's Gate grows steadily, and in secret under my command. I have named it the Cloister of Somber Embrace, for the Night Singer's embrace is the final goal that we all crave. One day, this place could even surpass what I created in Waterdeep, yet by then it may not be mine to command. Lady Shah tells me that there is another, one I must pry from a foul Sellarknight heritage, and reshape it to become darkness's champion. An audacious plan, but one that could cost me everything. I must stay resolute. I must find this child for Lady Shah. My spies have reported to me the child has been found, a girl with hair of sheerest black. She will soon come of age and be lost to the moon bitch forever. But our plan is in motion. Under a cloak of darkness, the girl shall soon be ours. Wow. So she was meant to take over this cloister.
Me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Yep.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life,
No price too
Documented
high.
like I was some sort
Years
of
have passed, and still
specimen.
she refuses to be easily molded into what Lady Shaw wishes her to be. She questions my teachings, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture the world like some guileless animal. So often her behavior makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shaw believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I had built something great in her honor in Waterdeep, all gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I am left with honing a child of the Moon Bitch's followers in Lady Shaw's right hand. I will not give up. I will remake her, or I will break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant, one way or the other. A Sprinter's Guide to Goblins. Let's talk goblinoids. Your standard goblin is well armored and conniving, and while not the best strategists, they are deadly in bigger groups. Hobgoblins are where the species get disciplined, smarter, stronger, and as mean as a bag of hedgehogs. Hobgoblins are natural leaders for their kin. Bugbears are as tough as ogres, only shrewder, and they can be unnervingly quiet when they want to. Avoid these sleuthy bruisers. Me? Ha! I avoid them all, chum. Okay. No books there. Oh, I can't. Can I? Nope, nothing. No. Control doesn't want to work that way. Alright, guys. We're going to head out of this temple and we're going to call this video. We will pick up here next time. Actually, we'll probably pick up back in camp next time. I will probably teleport there at the beginning of next video. If you like this video, hit like. And if you want to see more, please, by all means, subscribe. It'll help me, and it'll help you to continue watching the series. Who knows, maybe when we're done with this game, I'll start playing something else you like. It's always possible, if not probable. Anyway, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.